Hi, my name is Kasha. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be doing a mix of yoga and Pilates. And right now I have Pilates ball and I also have 1 pound wrist and ankle weights. If you don't have any props, that's totally fine. Your body weight will work just fine. We're going to come into a seated position to start. Make a comfortable seat on the mat. Ground your palms onto your thighs. Just breathe for a moment. Arrive here. Prepare. Take your hands out to the sides. Inhale, lift them up. Interlace fingers, lift your palms to the ceiling. On your exhale, lower your chest towards the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale your chest down towards the right. Ground your left sits bone onto the floor. Breathe in, lift up. And lower your hands. Grab a hold of your ankle weights if you're taking them. Place them around each ankle. And make your way to the back of your mat. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift yourself up halfway and walk yourself out into a forearm plank. Pull in through your core, drive your tailbone towards your heels. As you breathe in, rock forward. Exhale, sink back for 10, 9, use your breath, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down, spread your fingers wide, reach your hands forward, and come back onto your forearms. Stack your elbows underneath your shoulders, knees under hips, and float your right foot straight back. We're going to start with some pulses, so lift up through your heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, engage through your core, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your heel lifted. Draw little circles with your big toe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, squeeze your right glute, reverse your circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend your right knee, flex through your foot, and like you're stamping it to the ceiling, extend your heel straight up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted. Grab a hold of your Pilates ball if you're using it. If not, you can always just tent your right fingers on the floor. Open your hip up to the side. Keep flexing into your right foot. Exhale your knee to your elbow. Inhale to extend for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Crunch into your obliques for 3, 2, 1. Pivot your hips back down to the floor. Keep your right knee at a hover. On your inhale, open it up to the side for 10 for fire hydrants. 9, 8, 7. Keep your foot flexed for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the ball off to the side, press it back, downward facing dog. And pedal out your heels. Extend your right heel up to the ceiling, breathe in. Exhale, crunch your knee to your nose. Inhale, press back up. Knee goes to the outside of your right elbow. Extend. Knee to your left elbow. Press back. Low lunge. So find a steady balance through your feet. A little bit of a wider stance side to side might help you. On your inhale, lift yourself up. Breathe here. Hug in through your low ribs, knit them in towards each other. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up your arms. Drop nice and low. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Flip your right palm, reach back, breathe in. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor. Step your right foot back, but keep it lifted. Low plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Bring yourself back out into a tabletop with your elbows down. We're switching sides. Float your left foot back. Pulse through your heel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your foot lifted, little circles towards the ceiling for 10, 9, 8. See if you can keep your hips square up to the floor for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your heel lifted, reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7. You've got this for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab a hold of that ball, stack it underneath your left shoulder. Open your hip up to the left. Press through your heel, flex your foot. On your exhale, bring your knee to your elbow. Press out. Crunch in. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back out. Remove the ball. We forgot one little move, and it's always a kicker. Bring your left leg back into a 90-degree bend. Stamp your heel up to the ceiling for 10, 9. You can't forget this. This really lifts your body. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted. Bring that left hand underneath the ball again. Drop your knee down. If you have to readjust, that's okay. Hover your left knee off the floor and open it up to a fire hydrant for 10, 9, 8, 7. Use your breath for 6, 5, 4, 3. My hand is shaking. 2, 1. Lower your foot down, get your block or your ball off to the side, press back, downward facing dog. Pedal out. Extend your left heel up to the ceiling. Exhale your knee to your nose. Inhale, press back up. Exhale your knee to your left elbow, curl forward. Press back. Knee goes to your right elbow. Send your heel up and back and set up a low lunge. Get stable in your feet first. And inhale yourself up to a crescent lunge. Keep your right heel high up over your toes. Drop your hips low. And breathe. On your next exhale, warrior 2, open up. Drive your tailbone down towards the floor, sink low. Tip your left palm, breathe in, reach back. Helicopter your hands to the floor. Keep your left foot lifted, high to low plank. Press up. Push yourself back. Drop your knees wide. Come into a child's pose. Walk yourself up. We're going to be coming on to our left side body, and I invite you to take your left weight, place it over your right leg so you're doubling up. Grab a hold of your block, or calling this a block, your ball. Come down onto your side body. You can rest your head in your hand. An option to keep both legs perfectly out straight, or you can always bend your lower leg, whatever you need to give yourself that support so you're not rocking side to side. I'm going to do a slight bend in my left leg. Use the ball to support you, and on your inhale, little pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward circles for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your hips stacked for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 10, 9. And this is amazing for your abs, not just your legs, for 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep your belly plugged in. 2, 1. Drop your toes down, lift up through your heel, and pulse your heel up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8. This gets right into the outer edge of your hips and booty for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your leg down. You can give yourself a little massage, knock through your outer thigh. Plant your right palm back on the ball. Extend through the toes of your left foot. Keep your right leg right where it is. Pulse your left toes up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Hug in through your core for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your foot lifted. Draw a little U's with your left toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up onto your left palm, ground your left knee down, press into the outside edge of your right foot, lift your arm up over your head, stretch into your side body. Inhale, lift yourself up, take your right hand to your right shin, lift your left arm over. Lower your left hand back down, float the right foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come up and over onto our right side body. So if you're using the weights, remove them from your right leg, switch them over to the left side. All right, and let's make our way down. This side you may have more stability than the left. It really depends which side is your dominant side. So choose. You can bend into your right knee or keep your leg long. Plant your left palm on the ball if you're using it and float your left foot for 10, 9, 8, 7. Point your toes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw little circles coming forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Slow and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the harder side for me to keep from rocking forward and back on my right hip. You definitely have to stabilize through your core. We're going to reverse our circles for 10, 9, 8. Use your breath for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your heel lifted. Dangle your toes down. Pulse your heel to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your left leg over. Give it a little massage. Break up that lactic acid that's already starting to build. And engage through your right leg. Float your toes up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw little U shapes with your right toes for 10, 9, 8. It helps me if I look at my toes for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish all the way through. Prop yourself up onto your right knee and your right palm. Lift your left arm over your ear towards the top of your mat. Inhale, lift the right hand. Lower your right hand back down. Float your left foot for 10 or 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And come on to your back. We're going to be taking, my microphone top fell off. That's okay. We're going to be putting our weights off to the sides and starting with some bridge work. So roll yourself down, press your low back into the floor. Take your ball, if you're using it, place it between your thighs. Make sure you can brush the backs of your heels with your fingertips. On your inhale, lift your hips up. Squeeze the ball in. Come up onto your toes and then lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Ground your heels, lift the ball up. Squeeze into center. Keep the squeeze going through your thighs. Lift onto your toes. Lower down. Relax the squeeze. Heels down. We're going to go for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Finish all the way through. Now we're going to go and place this block. If you don't have the block, it's totally fine. This just kind of adds a little element of some balance, stability. Float your right toes up to the ceiling. Lower them down towards the floor. Point through your toes. Inhale, lift up for 9. Try to keep your hips level. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Finish all the way through. Bring your toes back up. Set your right foot back down. Extend your left toes to the ceiling. Full breath in. Exhale, lower your heel for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Press your palms into the floor for 4. 3. 2. 1. Lift your heel back up. Set your foot down. Lift your hips up. Remove your block. We're not going to be using it. I keep calling it a block. Your ball. We're not going to be using that ball for the rest of the time. However, we are bringing our hand weights back. So come back onto your low back. You have to adjust your clothes. That's okay. Take your heels about hip distance apart. Point your toes. Take your hands behind your head. Lift up out of head, neck, and shoulders. And reach your right arm up over towards the left at a diagonal. Lower back down. Switch sides. Your left arm up. Twist through your side body. Lower back down for 10 each side. 9. 8. Keep flexing through your feet. 7, 6, 5, press your low back into the floor. Or 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head back down. Take both weights in your right palm. Left hand goes behind your head. Pulse your right palm through center for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted like you're dribbling a basketball. Pulse your palm for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. We're switching sides. Little pulses up through head, neck, and shoulders for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted like you're dribbling a basketball. Pulse your palm for 10, 9, 8, 7. Pull your belly in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Take a quick happy baby. Reach for the outside edges of your feet. Draw your tailbone down. You can roll side to side here. Fold your knees in. Rock and roll on your back. Start to build some momentum. Plant your palm, step your foot through. Downward facing dog. Roll yourself out into a high plank. Low plank. Up dog. Stretch through your abdominals. Downward facing dog. Drop your knees down. Grab a hold of your hand weights. We're going to make our way up to standing. And we're going to finish with a quick little arm series. Cuff each weight around your palms. Extend your fingertips long like you're being pulled in opposition. 10 little circles coming forward for 10. Soften through your knees. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your circles for 10, 9, 8, 7. Stretch through your arms for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip your palms up to the ceiling. On your exhale, pull your elbows in towards your waist. Inhale, extend out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your palms lifted. Extend them out in front of you. Pulse your palms up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7. Drop your shoulders down your back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your elbows in towards your waist. Lift them long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge it forward, reach your palms back, flip them up towards the ceiling, pulse up for 10, 9, squeeze into your triceps for 8, 7, pull your belly in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw little circles with your middle fingers for 10, 9, 8, 7. Size of an apple for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up tall, reach your fingers up. Actually, get rid of your weights. Breathe in. Interlace your palms, flip them up to the ceiling, and just breathe. Grab a hold of your right wrist, lift it up over to the left. Breathe in, lift up through center, switch sides. Send your fingers up, lower your arms down. Extend your right hand over to the left side and use your left arm to pull the right in. Extend wide, switch sides. Extend out wide. Take yourself into a wide plie squat. Externally rotate your toes, so point them out to 10 and 2. Ground into your heels, breathe and lift up. Exhale, drop your hands low, sink your hips towards the floor. Breathe in, lift up. For 8, 7, connect to your breath. 6, long fluid movement with your arms. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall. Heel toe your feet back in and make your way down to a seat. Keep your left heel extended long. Tuck your right foot in. Left palm to the inside of your left shin. Reach your right arm up and over. Ground your right hip to the floor. Lift up. Square off your shoulders towards your toes. Breathe in. Hold. Walk yourself up. Extend your right heel long. Tuck your left foot in. Right palm to the inside of your shin. Lift up and over. Sweep up, square shoulders to your right toes. Breathe in. Fold forward and down. Walk yourself up. We're going to come into one of my favorite poses, Gomukhasana. So keep your left knee bent. Take your right or your left heel towards your right hip and swing your right leg around, drawing your right heel towards your left hip. Sit up tall. A really nice opener for your hips. Breathe. You can reach for a bind, take your left arm up and behind and walk your right fingers in towards the left. If your fingers don't reach in the middle, that's okay. Breathe in, lift up. And now take a twist. Left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Lift your gaze behind you over your right shoulder. Breathe in, reach up. Lower your hands down, switch sides, stack your left leg on top of the right, Gomukhasana. Ooh, this side needed it. Stay right here. You can take the bind behind your back. Lift up. Take the twist. Right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Shift your gaze back over that left shoulder. Unravel. Come into a comfortable seat. Take your palms to your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me today. This blend of yoga and Pilates just feels so good in your body. It lengthens, it tones, it strengthens you, in your body and in your mind. And we'll close the big breath together. Sigh it out. Namaste. Bye, guys. Let me know how you enjoy this, and if you have any requests for different types of yoga or Pilates moves, anything like that, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Bye.